Week one's down, starting week two. Looking back at the tape, what did you see from yourself from that first week of spring?
First week, I think the offensive line, we've been meeting extra, and Coach Dremno did a great job preparing us, and Coach Harrell's schemes are coming along great. We're learning every day, and I think as an offensive unit as a whole, I think, we're starting to gel together, and, for these next 4 weeks, we're really going to start, picking it up and coming together and tempo and all that. So I think it's going to come together real nicely here soon.
How would you assess the battle for center right now with you and Justin?
Justin is a great player, and we're going to keep battling, and it'll carry on till whatever, and that's coach's decision. But we're both great teammates to each other, and we're going to compete hard against each other.
Do you guys get feedback about where you stand relative to the competition?
Yeah, I mean, it's still relatively really early in the process with spring and then fall camp. But yeah, Coach Dremno kind of, he tells us every day and keeps us updated. But it's still pretty early.
What was your mindset coming off last season, knowing this job is going to be open? You had a chance for a starting job possibly.
Definitely get my weight up. I'm about like 298 to 300 pounds now. I finished last season around 280. So I think that was probably a big goal, just getting my weight up, keeping my athleticism, and then I'm going to get super familiar with the playbook and try to hit that and just not, quick.
We're tracking the snap numbers. How are those numbers going? What kind of numbers are you getting?
Good. So Dremno, he tracks each snap percentage. And, he's being very nitpicky about it. So even if it's a little bit off, he's counting it as a miss. So Justin and I last Saturday we both hit about 80%. Yeah.
So how far off is a miss?
He wants it like right here. So like anything right here is a miss.
And you guys just go over that in film? Right?
Yeah, I mean, he just shows us before each day. He's like, you got 20 out of 29. 20 were perfect, 7 went to the right, 1 was high, yada, yada, yada.
When you started that first game last season, was it kind of hard to kind of wait your turn at all?
No, I mean, I felt, it's coach's decision to play me, and, I was ready, and it was a great time. I had a blast playing, and, yeah.
With the tracking the snaps, is that something that had been done previously, or is that new with Dremno?
So he just started at Dremno with that this year.
Okay.
It was something that he put in for the spring, and he's been very harsh about it.
Mm-hmm.
Not harsh, but he's been. This is your percentage. The higher the percentage, obviously, the better off it is, and we're gonna play the person that snaps better, and other things. But that's also a main factor into it.
Do you see it later that day or the next day, or how is it conveyed to you?
Usually he shows us. I think it's before. I think maybe tomorrow he'll show us in the morning or afternoon.
Position meetings?
Yeah, position meetings. Yeah, he just has a little chart, and then he says this is what the three centers, snap percentage.
Do you get stressed waiting for it, or do you kind of have a sense for what it's going to be?
You kind of have a sense for what it's going to be, but honestly, he's pretty nitpicky about it, so sometimes it's lower than you thought.
Does he have it on video, or just?
Yeah, he goes through the practices and counts them all, but sometimes I think it's a little bit higher, and then I come back and he's so it's good though. You want it perfect.
Do you ever end up arguing about one? You say no, I think that.
No, it's whatever the boss says.
Whatever he says. Okay.
Has he kind of articulated why it's a big emphasis for you guys in particular?
The team is the ball, so getting the ball perfect for the quarterback makes it easier and that's our job. So we want to be the guardian to the quarterback, and when that ball's perfect, it just makes it easier for him to do his job.
What's it been like with him this season or this spring?
Dremno? He's been great. He's been teaching us a lot with the new offensive system. We've been meeting a lot, and he's been teaching us a bunch. So it's been great. Learning from such a guy with a lot of experience.
How's it been mastering a small number of run plays?
It's been it's honestly pretty nice. You just get a simple scheme, and you got a few ways to block it, and it allows you to play fast. And that's what I like about Graham's system.
Is there anything fundamentally different about being a center and like an air raid offense as opposed to what you guys were doing last year? Or
I don't think so. Obviously the play calling is going to be a little different, but you got your protections, you got the runs. It's pretty much similar. So yeah, it's pretty similar.
As a center, how different does the offense this year feel compared to last year's?
It's honestly a lot simpler and a lot faster. So it gives us, offensive line a little bit more freedom. Just get the calls out and go. You don't really have to worry too much. Just play fast. So it's been nice.